Damn it. My gosh, my gosh, my gosh. Hi, everybody. I'm finally there. Mamma mia. That took way too long. I'm so sorry, Jen. Hi. Good day. Good day. Good day. I'm so sorry that took so long. Glad to have you all on another live stream on my channel. Good day. Hi. God damn it. This took way too long. Oh my gosh. My gosh, my gosh, my gosh. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hello, everybody. I'm really sorry. I was busy with running around doing some things and getting some things, and apparently I didn't watch the time at all. And yes, good luck. Quite a bit of stream time. Anyways, hi! Welcome to another live stream on my channel, because if you're on stream. Hello, Beckman. Hello, Hannah. Hi, Darito. Hi, Justin. Hello, Domi. Welcome to the channel. Enjoy it, please. Putting it right. Hi, Ju. And I think that's it. Glad to have you all on stream. I hope you're all doing alright. I hope you're all doing good. Enjoy it, please. Please enjoy it here. God damn it. But yeah, hi. Hi. Once more, I'm sorry that it took so long. I was a bit busy. Hello, Blazing Wolf. Nice to see you. How you doing? Glad to have you on stream. Hope you're right. Hope you're doing goodies. Oh, I hate summer so much, Jen. I hate summer so much, especially today. It is just so incredibly warm. I can't bear heat. Really, I cannot bear. I cannot bear heat at all. But luckily I'm not alone there. Luckily most of the people in my chat hate summer. That's pretty cool. Besides some fancy little special people who think they're funny if they say they like summer. No, but fun aside, summer is bullshit. Summer is big time bullshit. And I think almost everybody here knows it. However, my dear friends, I today will not stream for too long. I'm still having a couple of things to do, but I will play a tiny bit. We'll be switching over to Minecraft and doing or continuing our roof. After yesterday starting the roof, getting a better pickaxe and better shoes, and yeah. That'll be the plan for today. Guess how the universe decided to fuck me up today? It fucked up my good day. How? Tell me. Tell me, please. How did the universe decide to fuck up? What did the universe do? Also, we got a follow off stream. Domi, thank you very much for your follow. I'm sorry. I hope you're doing fine. I appreciate the support a lot. Thank you very, very much. How are you doing? I appreciate it. And also, hello, Alpha Victor. Nice to see you as well. Glad to have you on stream. Enjoy it, please. Welcome to the channel. So my recommendations. So I'll be there for a while. Love your stream starting soon, though. Also hate summer much. That's good to hear. If you hate summer already, that being your first sentence ever on my channel is lovely. Please feel free to be here as much as you want to. Also, Fluffy Potato, welcome to the channel as well. Enjoy it, please. I hope you're doing alright. Glad to have you on stream. Yeah, I'm sorry once more for taking so long for the stream to start. Wasn't planned. I hurried, but I wasn't able to be as quick as I wanted to be. Yeah, normally I'm in there for like 9 minutes, so not almost half an hour. I should probably announce something, but yeah, shit happens. Anyways, let's play Minecraft. Let's play some block game. I'm really sorry, Chad. I'm really sorry. However, I have good news. I have something very tasty beside me. A nice little drink. A nice little drink. Grabbed that from the fridge. My mom went somewhere today, and she brought me something. Mostly due to my allergies, but the heat doesn't make it better. Yeah. I personally am a really heat affected person. Like I get really affected by heat. I'm also really white, so if I'm in the sun for too long, and too long meaning like 5 minutes, I'll be getting a sunburn. I came home from work today, and I think I got a mini heat stroke just from going home in the sun. Because I started to have an incredibly big headache, which is still there, so like a tiny bit. So like, yeah, I'm really heat affected very quickly. I sweat quickly. Generally, I feel much more down and less with power filled when it comes to having warmer temperatures and colder ones. And due to being born in winter, it's also more of like a personal thing of me hating summer. But yeah, I have all the reasons and everything for me to hate summer. Literally everything. I have a high temp resistance and can set up to 40 degrees. Oh, that's crazy. Before it gets bad, but the allergy kills me. That is actually a lot. Like, that is a lot. I would love to have that. For real, give me that, please. Like, up to 40 degrees of just, I don't care, would be amazing. But no, if everything goes up over to 24 degrees, like everything over 24 degrees is too hot for me. If it's over 24 degrees, I will start to burn. Yeah, not nice. Not nice. It helps a lot nowadays. Yeah, understandable. Where are you from? Do you rather have colder or warmer temperatures in your country? Hi, Freddy. Glad to have you here as well. Once again, how are you doing? I was just biking and I went by a helicopter that took off and flew 10 minutes over. Oh, god damn. That flew 10 meters over my head. And the wind of the helicopter made me push me over my bike. That sounds good. That sounds very cozy. Germany. Oh, damn. We have a German bean in here. Enjoy it, please. Hi, German bean. Hi, German bean. Also, chat. Last time we started or played this Minecraft here, like I said before, we continued that house. What I used to want to be a library now probably turning into a manor. This thing here is just way too big. It should have been a library, like a place where you can read books, where you can store my enchanting table. But this place here is so enormous. I don't think no. Just no. Compared to those normal little houses over here, this is just like... Look at this monster. And I still need to finish the roof for it as well. Oh, god damn it. It can be a library. It can be a huge library. Yeah, I could do that, but... it wouldn't fit the size of like all my buildings so far. I mean, let me show you my farming region. I have a farming region as well. And my biggest building so far is over in my farming region. I have a giant barn. And this giant barn is like the biggest building so far. And I feel like a giant barn where like animals are being stored should be a bit bigger than a library. In my opinion. I can also be wrong. Maybe I should just build like a smaller house-ish on top and then do like a big library place on the underground. That could also be an idea of what I could do. But yeah, this thing over there is my barn and this is where like my animals are stored and stuff like that. So I feel like this building here should be a bit bigger than my library. Also, Rio, I'm sorry, I didn't even say hello to you. How are you doing, darling? Hope you're doing alright. Glad to have you on stream. Enjoy it, please. Glad to have you here. I'm so sorry. I didn't notice. I was like deep dived into my talking. And also, Victor, for your information, I'm also German. If you didn't notice, I'm doing alright. Thanks for asking. No worries at all. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Depends on if your culture is more on the practical side or more of the knowledge side. Well, my libraries here in Germany aren't that big. Let's say it like that. Okay, I'll be taking 2 stacks of tile. Oh, no, not tiles! Oh, I'm so stupid. 2 stacks of bricks. 2 stacks of brick stairs. 2 stacks of polished. And 2 stacks of polished stairs. And there's like 1 stack of bricks is just an additional brainfuck inventory space slot taken up thing. Yeah, let's just... there. Maybe I'll need them at some point. Kaicho! Glad to have you on stream. Hope you're doing alright. Hope you're doing alright. Enjoy it here, please. Cutie. I can tell by your accent. Come on, it is not that strong, okay? It is not... Don't judge me! It is not that strong, okay? Fuck you. Fuck you. Not that strong, but very German. You're one of the only people saying that, actually. I mean, you're German, so you definitely hear it more than other people, but... most people guessing me are not saying that I'm German for some reason. Which I highly appreciate. I mean, there's a reason for me to, to hopefully not have a German accent. I just do not like it. I do not like this heavy German accent of like, ah, this is very good. I like this. I hate that so much. Therefore, yeah. I have my reason to try and sound a bit more, not natively English, but at least like some sort of non-German based region. Hello, Nick. Nice to see you. Don't get me wrong, shit. I like Germany. I like Germany a lot. It's just I don't like the accent. I hate the accent a lot. Fuck. Not strong, but I can for sure tell German. Oh my god, same. Yeah! I found myself a Victor who agrees with my sentence. I love the Victor name, by the way. Ah, ich bin in der guten Ali. Victor always reminds me of the Nabuden Ali, or like of Vix, not Vixer. How was he called again? Vic slash Iblali. Do you remember that song that's... Do you remember the song that is the title Big Time Rush? Do you remember the song that is the title by Big Time Rush? What? I'm confused. Pisses me off, to be honest. I understand that, but I like Iblali. He's quite funny, though. Run row done. Endless more to go. Yabba dabba doo, Schweinebacke. Halfway there, I mean. Oh, there's a song from them, Nicole? Okay, no, I do not know that song now. Shit. Am I the only one who likes the German accent? A lot of people apparently like my type of accent. I mean, I'm talking to a lot of people. I'm playing the arch and stuff, and when I'm talking to people, they do tell me I have a very nice accent. Like, they like it, apparently. So I'm doing something right, I suppose. But still, like, I personally couldn't. I personally just couldn't. Whenever I listen to my own streams, I'm like... God damn, that accent, hell, we should help. But that's just like a personal thing. That's just a personal thing. I mean that everyone thinks every German speaks English like that. I mean, we Germans do be a very, very good English-speaking country compared to other countries, so I can understand that. Yet we definitely aren't like natively English and we do not have an accent. No, that's not the case. We can speak English. We have a very well developed dictionary when it comes to English words, but we definitely are not able to just fluently speak English and talk to you like you're currently talking to a British lad. That's definitely not possible. At least for most people. Some of our German citizens can do that, but definitely not all. Definitely not all of them. To be fair, who likes their own voice and accent? I do like my voice. People have talked to me and told me, your voice sounds so fucking good so often that at this point I just accepted it. I just accepted it. But like, I do not like my accent, and this will never change. I hate my own voice so much. Oh, why is that? Tell me. By the way, Pup, glad to have you on stream. How are you doing? Hope you're doing alright. Hope you're doing goodies. I hate my voice and accent. I mean, it's understandable. My accent is not nice, but I do have to say my voice has something. I'm not sure if Czech can agree right now, but I feel like my voice is definitely... I wouldn't call it special, but it has something that sounds soothing about it. Like, something in there does sound soothing. I also don't like my voice. I do like your voice, though. Hello, Riftwalker. Good morning. Glad to have you on stream. Hope you're doing alright. I just don't like the sound of my voice. That's fair. That's really fair. I like Norwegian English accents just because I know how shy it is. Okay. I didn't know I'd be able to finish this, like, side of the roof so incredibly quickly. That's quite cool. I got told I sound posh, and I've been told I have a good voice for reading bedtime stories and stuff like that. Yeah, same. People told me I can do ASMR pretty well, or I should do ASMR. People told me I do sound really clear and like soothing. And what I also got told, sometimes at least, is that I sound really ego-driven, I suppose. People told me, I'm not sure if it's like an offensive way or not, but people told me that I apparently sound a bit like I have a very high ego. like a bit sassy, bitchy, I'm not sure. I can get that. I can get that. That's for sure. I can understand it. For people who do not know me, listening to my voice for the first time, I could understand them being like, you do sound a bit like own-loving, I feel like. I do get that, really. I'm not judging anyone who's thinking that. I mean, they don't know me as well, so yeah. Everybody can have their own thoughts about people and the voices and how they sound, blah, blah, blah. But that's why I personally high value onto communication. If there's a person who meets me, if there's like a person I want to meet or something, I'm always valuing and respecting communication a lot. You can have a first impression of people, and that's pretty much obviously and understandable. However, I will also at the same time say that you should not judge a book by its cover. You shouldn't judge a person by their voice. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover. You should just get to know a person before trying to make your own statement over someone, I feel like. At least have a proper talk, get to know each other, and then see if your assumption is actually true or if the person might be actually chill and nicer than you thought. It depends on how much energy is in your voice, but I don't see the ego in your voice. If you say so. Raptash, glad to have you on stream. Hope you're doing alright. How are you doing, darling? Hope you're doing goodies. I feel like I do need more doors or fences. I'm not sure about that though. No, I'm pretty sure about fences. Let me make some more. I hope that's gonna be fine. Yeah, let's try. It's been a couple of days, right? Yeah, we haven't seen each other in quite some time, Reptash. Hope you're doing good. Happy to see you again, though. Really happy to see you again. It's always nice to see old people recurrently enjoying my stream. I like that. People who've been active and stuff like that. It's just nice. No! I didn't want to place a block, I wanted to place a stair. Thank you. Brick. Okay, so. Boom. I placed the first thing, it's directly wrong. But yeah, the sun is killing me as well. Summer is just a bitch. Summer is a big bitch and nobody likes summer. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. The sun in UK is kicking me right now. Yeah, same. We are having 36 degrees today. Even though I have to say it's not as bad as it was just a couple of weeks ago where we had those 40 degrees plus days for like days straight. That was pure horror and pure hell, but it's definitely getting better again. It's currently warm, yes. Like we'll be having warm weather the next couple of days, but it shouldn't be that bad. Chill with I'd say. Hello, Sunny. Nice to see you. How you doing, darling? I'm doing alright. Is it Halloween yet? Nope. Me having pale skin and freckles doesn't help the sun. Exactly the same. I have some light freckles on my face, and I am also having a really light skin. Not only a really light skin, but I have a white skin, like almost white. You see those emo goth girls in your Instagram feed the entire time? Yeah, that's me. Skin color-wise, that is me. I'm white as hell. I do have a skin, it's like skin sickness or something. No, I don't, but I'm just white as hell. No, oh my gosh. I dropped a block. I didn't want to drop a block. Why do you love Halloween so much? Every 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. Perfect! Oh my gosh, it fits like oh, that's cool! Being a larger guy with a shaved head and big bird sun is always my enemy. Understandable. I currently can't relate to heat problems because Norway has been on the quite cold lately. Well, you have had a really hot time. Roof-wise, we are basically done. What I do have to still do is fill out the sides with diorite, meaning I will definitely need to farm some of diorite, because this is not going to be enough for the entire top region of both sides. Therefore, let's quickly go into our caves again. Halloween is the opportunity to dress spooky and sexy. Yeah, just put on a couple of strings on your body so you cover your titties and your pussy, and then you can go onto the streets. Basically, perfect. But please, after 22, because before that, kids are gonna be running around. Is that the only one? Yeah, I feel like it's the only one. Okay, unfortunate. Hello, Silver Waver. Nice to see you. How you doing? Glad to have you on stream. Hope you're doing alright. Did I say something wrong, Chad? Did I say something wrong? I didn't, right? I just said what you all thought, but didn't want to say. Right? I didn't say something wrong. I'm surprised Nuki's PC hasn't blown up due to the heat. Yeah, same. My PC is always a big heating system, like a big heating unit, so I'm actually also quite surprised that I'm still able to play it and like have it cooler than outside. It's actually cooler than outside. I don't get that. Well, it's pretty decent in my room with my ventilation system. Yeah, that's understandable. I have mine running as well right now. Well, Hannah said that Halloween is a time where you can dress sexy and spooky, and I just said, well, it's the time where you can just run around with like a string or two so you can cover your boobs and titties, boobs and pussy, and then walk around naked outside basically. However, only after 22, because before that kids are gonna run out outside, so yeah. But I was of course joking. I would never do that, Chad. I would never do that, no. What do you think of me? I would never! I'm streaming! I'm a streamer. I'm not going outside. What do you expect of me, Chad? I wouldn't do something like that. That would only be like... That's a gooner job. I'm not a gooner. I'm the one to make people goon, but I'm not gooning. My purpose is to make Google goon. Yeah, exactly. There's a reason we didn't want to say it. I'm sorry. I'm pretty open myself, personally. My PC had some heat problems and hit 93. What the fuck? How did it not burn? How are you still alive? And how was it still alive? 3 very valid questions for the third set topic. How did you not die? How did your PC not die? And how did you not burn? So you're saying I should go outside more often after 22 on Halloween? Well, it is pretty known that after like the daytimes of Halloween, at the night there's more of the like party slash not freaky but like wilder side of Halloween going on, I suppose. You might not see people running around half naked on the street, but you will definitely see people having more explicit clothing on. I feel like. Honestly, always wanted to try some barbecue on my computer. Yeah, true, same. I mean, you will, for example, see Jew half naked then. No, you will see Jew naked, actually. Right, Jew? People would see you naked. Bop, bop. All of a sudden, okay, perfect. I didn't know. I'm just not that big of a party, but yeah, same. I've never in my entire life been to a club, a party, or a concert. Never. And now comes a shocking fact for almost every German person in this chat here, who is not knowing that fact just yet. Even though I'm living in Germany, and even though I'm living in the country with the second highest alcohol consumption in the state, Rheinland-Pfalz, or like third highest state in Germany, I've never drank any sip of alcohol. Never. And my heat resistance saved me with my PC. That's good. Mine doesn't. I'm burning. Literally. My head is currently on fire. Like my hair. My nice little brown hair is currently on fire, burning and like dying. Spelling netter non-alcoholic in German. Okay, now you just need to be a femboy. Then you're interesting. I'm joking. Oh gosh, I'm addicted to femboys. That's crazy. I'm sorry. I have a slight femboy addiction, sadly. Maneki, help me. They wanna make a barbecue on my back. Can you please stop always being so kinky in that goddamn voice chat? At least be kinky when I'm there and not when I'm not there. My gosh. I do have long hair and a big beard and like a mustache and like a mustache on your belly. So yes, you will stop. Sonny, that's a command. No loot when I'm not there. That would be mean. That would be very mean. Wait, let me full mute myself and stalk them. Okay. Sorry, I had to stalk people for a second. I got flipped, bitch. Flip idiot. Sonny, stop having such a big ego just because I'm live right now. I don't know what your position is. Yeah. Sonny's normally a really cute and sweet little person, sweet little baby. But now they're trying to act big and tough. As I said once before, my mental image of you just keeps getting weirder. Why? I'm not doing anything. Why? Why? What did I do? Chat is unhinged. Might need to call Jesus. No, don't call Jesus. No, gosh. Weird equals interesting. And interesting equals fun. You got it, darling. You got it. Okay, next obstacle is going to be yeah, basically that. So I need dark oak. Ugh, fucking hell. I need more dark oak. By the way, for the people who are currently new here in the stream and the community, feel free to support. Feel free to join my Discord. I'm always announcing my streams there, and it's really a really good way to stay active in the community. You can find my stream schedule there. You can find lots of other announcement channels for other social medias there, and generally, it's a really good way to stay active. If you like it here, if you'd like to be here a bit more often, my Discord is by far the best way to stay active and get announcements for everything that you might be bothering about or wondering about. Yeah. What else can I say? Feel free to follow, feel free to subscribe, feel free to waste all your earnings onto my soul because you don't know me but want to know me. That's why you spend money on me. I'm joking. No, but yeah, feel free to support if you'd like to. I just called out people. I just called out like half of Twitch chat. Not this chat here, but half of Twitch people. Because whenever you say something about how you look, my brain tries to add that onto my already existing mental image of you. Yeah, I do look interesting, am I? Please do not do rap lines now in my chat. Thank you, Sunny. I'd highly appreciate that. You do know that I hate rap, so seeing those in my chat is making me go blah. Time to make a frame. People who voluntarily listen to rap, especially like sort of gangster rap stuff like that, are weird. Those are weird. Oh, weird people. Even Eminem. That is not a gangster rapper. I like you more. That's amazing. I like you too. Oh, I forgot to say something. We got a follow off stream yesterday. I only said thank you to Domi, but we also had another person deciding to join the community. Therefore, Remabrew, Tempest, thank you very much for your follow. Welcome to the Raccoons. Enjoy it, please. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. I hope you hear it. If you don't hear it right now, I hope to see you at some point to say thank you to you in person. Thank you very much. I need chocolate plates. How are we doing, Vanessa? Glad to have you on stream. Hope you're doing alright. I'll stick to rock and metal. Rock and metal, thank you. That's good. That's definitely better than rap. 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 Anyways, me leave you now. Gotta take dinner. Enjoy your food, please. Hopefully see you again soon. Thanks for the pets and have a nice evening. I said it already. Anyways, thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Okay, so how am I gonna build onto that side? I will probably do something similar to the front side I did there as well. Meaning like a giant balcony sort of thing and then like a bow on top or so. I feel like that could look good. But that also means I need more of everything basically. I need more fences in the long run. I will need more chocolate plates. And I will need more slabs. And more chocolate plates. I'm doing good too. Thank you. I'm being cooked or even boiled at work today though. Yes, same. It is very hot. I'm very lucky to say that I have or that my office is in like the ground floor and it's really cold because we don't have the sunset on our side. So it's really, really much, even without an AC, like survivable at that place. Oh no. Did I just create a mob farm? Ah, you gooners. Stop spawn camping, okay? I need to inspire myself quickly. Like, remember, no matter how you look IRL, you look beautiful in your own way. That goes to everyone except me. Oh my gosh. I personally wouldn't say that I look fabulous in real life. That is my own opinion, and I will stick to that. However, if you think so, then I appreciate that, and I give you a smooch. Thank you. So I dropped something. Shader, please come back. Thank you. I dropped something. Oh, they dropped the iron shovel! They actually dropped the iron shovel. Max Verstappen. I misplaced that lantern. Lies I can hear. Why do you want to know how I look like? Like, why do you want to prejudge my looks? If I say I don't look good, you couldn't even say anything against it because you do not know how I look like. Just me. Be hotter than the sun. I'll play the universe. That's crazy. I think people always criticize themselves. They do. That is very much true. However, I do feel like I do not look like the most attractive person, in my opinion. Again, this is just an opinion. Everybody else can have a different opinion, and I will respect that. But I would also want people to respect my opinion about myself. Because I've been living with myself for the last couple of years, so I should probably know how I look like and feel like and stuff like that. Ouch. You're the crazy one here. I know. Okay. Broop, broop. And then having two here now. And on the very top of this I can do something like fancy. But what fancy though? I could take those and just make something like this. That looks good. I like how I look and never cared how others think about my looks. You like the way you look? That's very good to hear. That's a feature that not a lot of people can actually talk about or like say about themselves. I'm really happy to think like that. Okay, how much do I need now? 3 plus 5 equals 8 plus 10. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I need 12 for the other side. Beautiful is in the eye of the beholder. Everyone will have their own opinions about people and their looks. Can't convince them otherwise, but you can always have your own opinion. That's very much true. That is very much true. But I will never give you the opinion about myself because I will never show myself. Well, maybe I will at some point, but not in plans right now. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Anything else I need? I do not need anything else. Perfect. That's a better thing to do on hiding internet. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Especially if you're planning on doing, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that just yet. Planning on doing something. The more feminine I look, the more I like how I look. Ever considered being trans, Freddy? Just a theoretical question. If you feel more happy being feminine, maybe that could be an idea. I'm not saying you have to, but like, it does sound pretty sus. Or, yeah, exactly, or like being a femboy, exactly. I like femboys. Femboys are cute. Be a femboy. But for some reason, most femboys are incredibly bratty. Like, really bratty. They can't dom because they're too weak for it. Apparently they have to give their temper to something else, which is at that point just being a brat. If I look like you, now I'd probably be tested for drugs constantly. What? Hello? Did I just read it fully different, like wrong? Or if I looked like you now, like you now, no, like you know, now? Like you now. If I looked like you now, I'd probably be tested for drugs constantly. What the fuck? Why? Do you think I'm a drug addict? It's crazy. Don't judge my eyes. I sometimes have that, okay? It's a disease. You call that titty spotting. Like if I see titties, my eyes all of a sudden just go big, basically. Not crack. My gosh. I'm not doing drugs. I'm doing titties. I'm doing titties. I don't know, those eyes are totally normal. Mine always look like that. Yeah. And I know that you don't even joke about that. Titties! Titties! By the way, it's lately getting really bad. Like, really bad. I'm not sure what I like more at this point. Like, okay, I do know what I like more, but it's getting close. I'm talking about, like, what I'm attracted to. So, most of the chat here knows that I'm more of the, like, lesbian-ish type of person. I'm more into girls than into guys. I still keep it a chance open for guys, so I'm mainly, like, I'm attracted to femininity, basically. But majority female. Guys can have a chance if certain conditions are met. One of those, like, conditions, or at least a big plus point for guys, is if they are femboys. I'm not even joking about that. And, like, if you look at some femboys, and now we have to be honest, chat. If you look at some femboys look more like a female than a cis female. It's like, it is insane. They look hot. And I'm like, fucking hell. I'm starting to doubt myself. Because, like, certain femboys I'm not sure what to say. It's just like, it is just, no, I'm not even meaning a weird baptish. Really, it's just like, if you're talking about the pure femininity of a person, femboys long overtook females. Most femboys are more feminine than females. Not most, but like, at least some. As a bi male who prefers girls, femboys can be cute. It's like, it's so weird. Why are guys who are mostly submissive looking, sounding, and acting more female than my goddamn butt. What the fuck? I mean, I wanna be cute. I wanna be cute and adorable. Why are they? Why did I have to be dominant? Why do they need to be there? I wanted to be in their spot, but no. I got forced to be dominant because people apparently like dominant women. God damn it. Oh, he's those femboys destroying my dreams and like prayers and everything. Fuck you, femboys. Fuck you. It said it's my girlfriend who's not far away from me. Ah, okay. I think that's because the aim of femme and girls is just not 100% aiming. Yeah, that's true. Maybe you'll need to be a more dominant person. You know what, chat? I'm just gonna turn trans. I'm just gonna be trans guy to then become a femboy. If you can't get a femboy, you'll become a femboy. I'll just become trans to be a femboy. That sounds good. What do you say, Jen? Funny enough, I do know a trans guy who is a femboy. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense, but hey, it's their opinion. And that's some silly identity twister. More femboys, but I won't be one. You are already one. 33 people listening to me talking and simping about femboys is crazy, by the way. Everybody here in chat, you are gooners. You are gooners, not a single exception. You are all gooners. Holy shit. Yeah, welcome to my stream. This is my content. I'm talking about weird things the entire time. I hope you enjoy it. Oh my gosh, baby chicken! Baby chicken! Baby chicken! Hi! 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 Yeah. What is a femboy? I'm visual learner. Yeah, true. You should send me a picture of your nicks. How am I one? You know how I look like. Yeah. Hello, Wind. Welcome. Glad to have you on stream. Hope you're doing alright. Hope you're doing alright. Thank you for the follow, by the way. You followed off stream. I wasn't able to say thank you to you. So yeah, thanks. I'm easy going. I'm not. I don't always like to be dominant, but I do like to have fun with whatever it is, of course. I never know that I'm a gooner. To be fair, I like both subs and dom girls. Same. Why are we talking about femboy? What is the definition of a femboy? A feminine-looking guy. A boy who is feminine. That is a femboy. That's literally the name. You know, I feel like I should have a big staircase, like a big 3-block wide plus rating staircase going up in the middle, left and right, and then have a second floor with like lots of books, and down here also book seating area. I will make a library out of this, fuck it. It looks like a town hall. It looks like a big fat ass town hall, but it's going to be the library. I'm going to stick with what I originally wanted to go with. This thing is way too big for a library, but I don't care. It looks like a goddamn fortress, but it will be a library. And then I will be building like a very small building besides here, like 10 by 10 blocks or so. And this is gonna be the mayor house. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I want to have a darker theme to it though. Like I do want to continue to use dark. Well, I could use. Ah, shit. Dark wood would probably fit a lot, and having like generally a wooden theme in a library probably is quite chilly and cozy. So I should go with dark oak, but then I need to go to my basement and grab some more. If I have some. If not, I have to get some more. And I feel like I would probably go to the dark oak forest this time, not just use saplings, because I want to get the dark oak forest a bit smaller. I don't have spruce anymore. I do have dark oak, that's good. Should I change my name to Mr. Femboy Animations? Oh gosh. My stream is making people question their lives. I love it. 3 stacks, that's definitely not enough though. I need to go up and see if there's like an old growth tiger biome close to me. Surprisingly, I know one of my cousins is a lesbian and one of my friends is a femboy. That's good. That's good. Spread it. Spread the disease. Get more people to be like that. Spread the fucking disease. Yeah, there's sadly no. Yeah, okay. I'm a redneck. I'm not questioning my life. I literally said I'm a femboy. Well, cool. Don't spread it. Why not, Kimi? You know, sometimes I'm questioning myself why you're even on my stream. It often sounds like you do not even like the things that we're talking about, like the people and stuff. Well, you're confusing, Kimi. Please explain yourself. You're confusing me. I need to go into the nether again and get myself on bone blocks. I'm gonna build a giant tree. I'm gonna chop the tree down. I'm gonna do it a couple more times. So we have lots of wood. And one more. And then through here. Okay. Also, I was wondering, what's the difference between a femboy and a tomboy? A femboy is a feminine looking boy, and a tomboy is a female which is looking more masculine. Not a guy looking girl, but like a more masculine looking, like more male-ish. Yeah. I'm gonna grab myself 2 stacks. And if I'm already down here, I'm going to make myself another diamond axe because my current one is going to break very soon. Hello, Sophie! Glad to have you on stream. Hope you're doing alright. And also, Litten, glad to have you on stream as well. How are you doing? Oh, I threw away all my sticks. I needed some though. Thank you very much. Missed my first message. Shit happens. I'm sorry. Tomboy. I always thought it has something to do with like a tom. No. A tomboy is a masculine looking female or a more guyish, more neutral looking girl, basically. Mostly short hair, baggy clothes, maybe a bit on the tech side, like tech look. Yeah. I got confused for both ones. Got called a femboy and a tomboy. Was before I grew bigger and had a mustache. You should remove your mustache again. Get your beard gone. Get your skin smooth. Get a bit of a skin routine and then become the femboy. Become the femboy. Give your current life up for me. A random streamer you just found a couple of minutes ago and become my fantasy, please. Thank you. It's not about you, you know? It's about my fantasy. Gosh, this is so bad. I'm so sorry. Ah, I hate being like that. Okay. Hello, Mantic. Nice to see you. How you doing? Glad to have you on stream. Hope you're doing alright. What means... what tomboy means the word? Tomboy is a feminine looking guy... a masculine, like a male-ish looking female. What do I get in return? Thighs. Hey, nice! thighs are good at that stream. It is time to take a rest. I know what a femboy is. A female boy. Exactly. If I'm right. Yeah, true. And what does tomboy is from the word? It's a girl who looks more like a guy. It's the exact opposite. Femboy is equaling to guy who looks girl, and tomboy is girl who looks guy. To make it really broad. It's not exactly like that, it's a bit more complicated, I suppose, but like that is the rough... That is what you could go off. You could go off that, basically. Let's get 4 of each. So it isn't like an apparition. No, it's not. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I have too many sticks in my... fuck it. Anybody wants to have 47 sticks up their inventory, of course? Oh, 1 stack and 5 sticks, actually. Okay. Hello, library. How are you doing? Everything alright, library. You know, I put a lot of effort into building you, like you're outside. And it looks good. So can I just like step up the finger and then have the inside look pretty as well without having to do something? That would be cool as hell. Barr. 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 I'll take a stack of you. I'll take more than a stack of you. And I would like to probably do like a couple of those. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll be having a staircase going up, starting from probably here. I want to see how high I can go with half slabs and stairs, or only only stairs. Which, first of all, looks nicer, and second of all, which makes more sense. It is alright, Nitten, no worries. What I wrote you on Discord, still what I'm thinking of. I think what somebody was mostly, but I thought it was an operation. No. So if I'm doing it like this. Would that be cool? I feel like it could be cool. However, I would need to build it one further behind so I can actually have like a proper thing up here. Victor, thank you a lot for the follow. I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Welcome to the raccoons. Enjoy it, please. Wait, what did you write? I'm getting hungry, so I have not eaten in about 40 hours. You're stupid. But enjoy your food, please. Enjoy your food. I'm not gonna read the Rickroll, by the way. Try harder next time. I maybe need inventory space. One further behind. I hope that's gonna be too far behind. That's foolish. I indeed am stupid, but I was too lazy to make food. How can you be too lazy to eat? That doesn't make any sense. You silly goober. Food is important, very important, because it's tasty. Next time, do food quicker. When are we getting a speedrun? When are we getting speedrunning Nuke in Minecraft? I do want to do some speedruns at some point in Minecraft. I already said that. When exactly? I'm not sure though. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Or is it wrong? No, it's right. How are you doing, Nikki? I'm doing goodies. I'm doing goodies. Thank you for asking. Nothing beats a just do holiday. And now I can save up to £30 per person. That's gonna be £200 by person, family of 4. I hate myself. Do I have some more? Yeah, I do have some more. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Blup. Okay. I want to quickly go outside and have a look on where my windows start so I can actually see if this would be looking nice. Do you want to know what the cover, were? Yeah, I definitely want to know that. Yes, Schumacher, please. Oh, those are quite high up, actually. Damn. Next time someone says they haven't eaten in a whole day, I'm going to find you and shove amazing food on your throat. That is kinky. Okay. No. Just no. Why do you always have to troll when you're like in a call watching my stream? Just be normal, please. I'd much more appreciate you being normal. I haven't eaten all day, so when are you coming over? Ooh, that's an invitation. Normally, libraries are having bigger windows, to be fair. I literally said I would appreciate them not to troll, and he just spammed Ralph Schumacher in caps lock. I literally don't find that funny. Like, on stream at least. That is crazy. Good song! Okay. Let me eat something. I'm quite hungry. What's today's goal? I want to somehow get that fucking library done. This thing is haunting me. It's such a big building project for like this. I only wanted to build a library to store that fucking little place over there somewhere. To not have it like outside the entire time. But I didn't want to place this in like my house because I want to have buildings I can go to if I need something. But I made this. Or I wanted to make some building for it. And now I have this monstrosity of a building over there wanting to look good. Ah, 4 streams. Technically 5 if we count terraforming in as well. 5 streams for this thing here. Suffering. This building is suffering. This building is just a pure suffering. My gosh. Peekaboo. Okay. I should have probably done the windows earlier, like filling them, like opening them, and yeah, I kind of regret doing it now. But hey, we all do things that we regret, don't we, Chad? 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe in your skills, darling. Yeah. And as soon as I have this building, this is my biggest fear, you know? As soon as I have this building here finished, I already know myself, I will do another building. And it'll be probably bigger than this one here because I want to be bigger and better all the time. Is it just gonna be like suffering increase stream by stream now? Suffering increase all the time. Where is that scaffolding? Oh, please don't tell me it's up there. Build a school for villagers. I'm not gonna build a school for villagers. I will have to build a villager trading hall though. Or I'm going to like put the villagers into their dedicated little houses. Like for example, the librarian's gonna go into the library here. I'm gonna make like certain... I did want to do that actually. Yeah, I'll do that. Librarians come in here, then I'll build like a mine again for my miner villagers and stuff like that. I do not think that creepers can climb scaffoldings, my dear friend. Sorry to disappoint you. I could build a school for you all too. I could build like a giant school. And write every single name on the detention list of my stream who's behaving shit. After 3 like detention list markings, you have to do a punishment. See you in a sec, Freddy. And also, Valazar, thank you for being here. Until next time. Wait, is the problem... What are you talking about? Huh. It's hard to time the creeper sound. Yeah, that's true. I agree. That is pretty hard. Meant to be. Hello, Filman. I hope you're doing amazing. And yes, I purposely set that to trigger you. I'm putting it right, darling. How are you doing? I'm getting bungled. Bungled. Give me that. Uncle. Okay, one more and then I'm done with the first floor windowing. Or at least like frames. I'm doing good. My knee will get a new MRI tomorrow. That's good to hear. How rates work. You mean Minecraft rates or Twitch rates? What are you talking about? Okay, first floor windowing excavation is done. If you stream and for example you are going to finish your stream, then you can find a channel, like there's a rate tab on the right side. There you can also put advertisements, where you can change your stream title, where you can manage polls and stuff like that. There's also a point saying rate channel. There you can search a channel from any streamer and yeah, after like you can select a streamer, then you can say start rate. And after a certain amount of time that went down, or when you press it yourself, your chat will be moved to another stream. Exactly, like everybody who's in the stream. But doctor just told me that my knee has a 3.5 centimeter less muscles in it than the other knee. I'm getting physio. Just need to find a place. But they didn't get me anything for the pain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's shit. That's very much shit. Chat, I need your opinion, please. What do you think would be a good color for window? For windows in a library. What color would you say would look good on those windows? Do you have any color in your eyes or in your head, chat, that you would say that would look good to it? Like with matching? Violet, rainbow. It's a wooden themed building with library stuff like that, very dark and a bit of white in there as well, and people be like, red! Yeah, okay, well I can try. I can try. I have all the colors around here, so I should be able to do it. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Who needs windows? White glass would also be an option. Very much true. Oh, that's wrong again. I gave myself a rule for half slaps. Blue like a sunset. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Rain day wouldn't be orange though. Okay. And then I will have a some sort of pattern like wooden floor up here. Okay. A rainy day. A rainy day is also an orange. A blue for rainy day. Gonna take a walk with my girlfriend and child. It was nice being back. Raptors, thank you for being here. I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye. 1 and 1. Then tap. That is so much text for one message. This is 2 by like. I don't like that. I'm a bit stressed. Gonna meet my old friend tomorrow that moved to Münster a year ago. But it already means I missed quite a bit of Nuki streams, and there are all sort of things that make me sad, or at least I think, but some signs indicating it. So much text. Har. Oh, more. I will need more. Let me do more. That is fine. That is also fine. I'm literally hit everything besides the one block I wanted to hit. Well, I will probably remove those though, because this is gonna be the normal floor. I'm gonna do the normal floor just for now, out of pure oak. Spruce, not oak. Retries now. I'm not sure how to make the like framing around this place. I'm not sure if I should use those and continue them up here, or if I should just use spruce as well. I don't know. I'm not knowing. I'm a silly goober. But I probably will. Like, will use spruce for it. Dub. Okay. Got the framing done. Let's fill it out and see how it looks. Again, we'll have to remove those two, because they are in the way, that's for sure. And another stack. Won't be enough. Oh, were you busy yesterday night, Nuki? I was a bit busy, yeah. I will be busy this evening. Hello, Aethos! Nice to see you. Good morning. Glad to have you on stream. Hope you're doing alright, darling. Hope you're doing alright. I will be a bit excited, actually, for tonight. Because I will meet a person that I've been a fan of. Like, probably. I will probably meet a person I've been a fan of, and then I've known and seen for a tiny bit. And I will maybe meet them today, if everything goes alright. And I'm a bit excited for that. I'm not going to say who it is. I'm gonna keep it a secret for now. But, yeah. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm looking very much forward to it. In VR chat. I'm gonna move it higher, but both of them. Yeah, also, let me get those away again, because there's not a single purpose for them. Alright, then it was good I didn't send you a message. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I fully forgot that! I'm really sorry, Sophie. I'm really sorry, I fully forgot that. Yeah, I was a bit occupied. If you want to, you can send me a second message today. I will not be occupied until like in the evening. So, Feel free to write me. I will definitely answer you then. I'm really sorry. I actually fully forgot that. I completely forgot it. Of course I'm missing two. My gosh. Here, here, here. And then I'm gonna make one more. Okay. This is currently still looking so incredibly ugly around here. It will look good soon, Chad, trust me, but currently it looks like hellhole. It looks so goddamn ugly. Ah! At least the staircase looks fine. I'm thinking about doing it like this as well, giving it a bit more support, like the railing. That does look very good, actually. It's late. Fuck. Got the wrong text in my head there. Boop. And boop. I'm getting messages. Yeah, that's fine, okay. I'm happy with the staircase so far. That is something that already looks pretty good. Next goal is going to be to make a nice little railing on the upper floor for the staircase itself. I would like to use dark oak, not spruce. They have like color difference in here as well. You have that! By the way, Chad, I just want to say, you are all insane. Like, for real, you are all insane. I'm not sure what's currently going on, but the last 3 streams, we've had almost consistently almost 30 viewers. We peaked today at 43 people. I know for most people that's not a lot, but I'm currently trying to get back my excitement and not overreact due to that reason. This means a lot to me. I'm not sure where you're all coming from, and I'm not sure what's currently going on, but thank you all so much for watching. This is really, like, I'm not sure what to say. I'm really speechless regarding that. However, for everybody who's currently here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Just by being here and lurking, you really helped me out a lot. So, thank you all very much. Really. This is meaning a lot to me. Thank you. Every single person who's watching right now. It's really nice to have you all here. Just wanted to point it out because I didn't want to leave that totally like untalked about or unnoticed. So yeah, thank you. Does that look good? I'm not sure. Definitely has something. Haslin, glad to have you on stream. Welcome, hope you're doing alright. I should probably block off this side here. I mean, there are windows, but you can just look up while going up here. You shouldn't probably go along here, though. Let me just block that. But then I also need another one. Okay, I need more chocolate plates. I need more chocolate plates. Chocolate plates, and I need more. Well, never mind. I do need to find better positions for my lanterns. That's for sure. Because currently just having a lantern sitting around here does not look very aesthetic, to be fair. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I also need to figure out how to do the things of the towers here, because they do peek in. I will probably do a 3rd floor somewhere. Should I do like another staircase in here? I mean, I have a lot of space up here, so probably building another like one up here would be quite smart. However, if I do so, we will probably hit the roof. So I need to think about how to do that. I'm going to do another staircase like on the side of the wall here and then go up like that on the side. I'll probably do that. I'll probably do that on the side of the wall. Okay. This looks good so far. I want to build the like raw building first and not do the finished thing so far, just because I want to know how it looks raw and like where I can place things after being done with everything else. That's important for me. I'm gonna build another big one though. This is gonna be very close to the window, to be fair. But it's still usable, so that's fine, I hope. One and two. And then here. And then I will probably do it like that. I'm going to do it like this, basically. And getting it higher over here, so we have like a bit more distance through from the roof itself. I feel like that's gonna be smart. Then I'm gonna place stairs again, because stairs start here. And that was quick. Hello Vio, nice to see you. How you doing? Glad to have you on stream. I hope you're doing alright. How are you doing, darling? 1, 2. 1, 2. And we're already up. Amazing. I'm gonna use a full block for this. Otherwise it's gonna look quite weird later if I'm doing the roof here again. Let's get this in here. I'm doing great, thanks. That's good to hear. Very glad to hear that. How did I do it over here? Need to have a quick look at that inspiration again. Okay, it's always going on up, basically. So here, and then here. Like this, basically, okay. Yeah, makes sense. This is gonna be the roof, so those are once again not needed. But what I can already do is I can do a bit of decor onto them things. So that's the roof starting here. Oh no, wait. Actually, I think I couldn't place another one here. And I can do it like this and place the roof here. Okay. Let's go. Roofing work. I also need to I need to open the windows again because I'm not sure I have my windows on the sides here. Oh, they are higher. Oh fuck. I will probably waste a lot of... No, I have an idea. I actually have an idea. However, this here is going to be quite annoying. Let me try something. So, how much space can I cheat out of here? That's probably the most I could cheat out of. Because I would like to make a higher tier, like this place getting a bit higher over here. Like this. Because over here we'll be having the, you know, the windows. That is a bit quick. I have a 2-piece window over here. And if I go higher, I could probably also make this one go a bit higher. Can I do it like that? It does seem pretty okay. This one here will be annoying, so I will have to do this higher. Yeah, but that's fine. That's actually fine. Okay, nice. Go. Save myself. Like, do you have any ideas what I can do on Friday before your stream starts? Because I have a lot of free time on Friday. Go out for a walk. Wake up very early, find a nice little forest region or maybe a lake or something and just go for a walk. This is something I would love to do much more in my free time as well. Sadly, I do not have a lot of free time, so I can't do that. But if I would have a lot of free time, if I would have more time, I would go on walks much more. Especially like early in the morning. Just waking up early, getting up the sun basically, just going out somewhere into the nature and have a walk. I always imagine that to be so cozy. I would, really. If I would have more time, I would definitely go outside much more. But I sadly don't. That's why, yeah. Why should I have like recommendations for lakes, Nitten? I don't even know where you live. Building in Minecraft is somehow always so really cozy. I just love it. I right now feel really, really relaxed and cozy, just building this little library in Minecraft. Luckily, I don't have to think too much about like the decor, just because I'm like making rough outskirts of the finished product so far. So I can just keep my head empty basically and place blocks. This is really relaxing right now. Nice, so I can focus more on our conversations about femboys and how hot they are. That was such a nice topic, chat. We need to get back to that. Femboys. We need to get back to femboys. Why is this one even higher? Huh? Well, where? Münster? I'm not sure. I don't know any lakes in Münster. Why is that one higher than this one? I don't see the mistake. One block. Oh. I deserve it. I deserve to be so stupid. Yeah, if I don't build it higher in here, of course I can't reach it because it's one block too high. Fucking hell! Go away. And then I'll be doing like this. Bum. And time for some snoozes. Good night, chat. Sleep well, please. Kitty cat pussy. Just go and find something, and I bet you can find a nice place. Germany has a lot of forests and a lot of nice little places to walk around and just get your head empty. A very big advantage point of Germany is just that we have a lot of nature, like a lot of nature. My state, for example, has the highest forest percentage of the entirety of Germany, with almost 40% of my entire state covered in forest. Which is quite a nice fun fact. We have lots of hills due to the Rhine directly going through our country, through our state, like my state, and it's just nice here. It's like really nature-like. It's really cool. My state is like probably one of the most, besides Bavaria, one of the most stereotypical German-looking states that you can imagine. Forests, little villages with those wooden houses. That's like typical German. And this is where I live. I do like the looks of Bavaria a lot. Bavaria is a very nice state, just from the looks of it. Everybody who's a Bavaria hater, you have to still admit, it's a nice looking countryside. Like, it's just a very nice looking place. It looks incredibly gorgeous. Everybody who's living in Germany and hates Bavaria still has to admit that. Because it's true. It's just true. couldn't handle that. Are you living here as well, Doomy? Also, once more, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. How are you doing, Doomy? Please enjoy it, dear darling. There are a lot of people who don't like Bavaria, actually, yeah. Mainly because it is the stereotypical like German country, which is like feeding all those American types of Germany. Because very many German people don't like that people always have this like thought of Germany being this Lederhosen, sausage and man-skirt dirndl type of country. Lots of people hate that people think about us like that. So, yeah. And Bavaria is literally that state. Bavaria is like car, beer, Oktoberfest, Lederhosen, pretzels. That's Bavaria. But that's not Germany. Well, it is part of Germany, but it's not only Germany. So, like, lots of people don't like Bavaria just because it is, like, the most typical German. It's like how every single American person hates that other countries say that they are just cowboys and Indian people. Like Indiana people. Stuff like that. Isn't that the reason why some people in America hate Texas? I could be wrong right now, but I think I heard something regarding that. And also, you're from Rheinland-Pfalz. Same, that's cool. That's actually very cool. Okay, I will have to make a decision about this place here because it does look very all over the board. This looks more organized. I would like to make it similar to this one here. So basically, like this. Those can be full blocks. Even though I probably... Actually, I can do it like this. Yeah, that is already much better. And then I can build that back. And then like this. Like over here, it goes in again. Like 1 in, 2 in, and 3. So basically, from here it goes 1 in. Wait. 1 in, 2 in. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 behind. Oh, this actually needs to go 1 behind. Even more. And then I can remove this. Okay. Giorl. Giorl? How do I pronounce your name? It's Gio. It's Gio IRL. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Gio, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate the support. Holy shit. Welcome to the channel. Enjoy it, please. It's Geo Rocket League or RL, real life. Yeah. I appreciate the support. Thank you, darling. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the support. Holy shit. And now I have to think of a like floor pattern basically. I could let this go on. I felt yeah when you were on Rocket League. That is quite some time ago actually. No, that wouldn't fit actually. Let me fix that. One further in. Like this basically, and then I could let this continue. can let this continue again throughout this place here. The other side can continue from here. And I'm gonna like let them connect on the other side again, basically. However, I will have to make a double roof then, so it doesn't look weird from here. Oh, actually, that's fine. Cool. I accidentally make things look nice. That's a rare thing to do for me. That's a really rare thing to do of me. I'm gonna let you go in directly. I can literally let you kiss the wall the entire time. It would probably look nicer if I actually let it go one further. Okay, never mind. I'll try to make it look like that. I wanna try to make it look nice for the lower floor as well, because it is the main floor you come in, so it will have an effect, basically. Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay, can you please make me? Because that would be nice. Make you? Make you what is the question? It's pretty cool where I live, to be honest. I really love my surrounding. Like the nature part, or what? You know, talking about like how nice it is. I personally have considered, like, thought about the thought of leaving Germany at some point to live somewhere else. If like I meet a person, just a theoretical thought of myself. And I've always had this like one giant exclamation mark in my head. Not because of country barrier, like language barrier, stuff like that. The biggest exclamation mark I had for actually leaving the country is how nice it looks here. Like how incredibly nice it looks, how nature-like we have it here and everything. That is by far the biggest exclamation point where I'm like, maybe I wouldn't want to leave Germany and the person would need to come to my place. Because like there are really rare, like really few countries with like such a greenish surrounding nature, I feel like. Yes, there are, of course, a lot of countries. But like the more major countries, like America, like what else is a big country? Australia. It's just like those countries don't really have such a good nature and like such a good surrounding and just views compared to Germany. Yes, America has other things like the Grand Canyon. America has so many cool things, and it is a big country. And at some point, you will probably find a place that looks relatively similar to Germany. But like, it is not that. It's not the same. It is not. There's something would be different still in the thought process. Well, Australia is a desert, I know, but still, yeah, there can also be some greenish places in Australia. I can recommend Norway, a Norwegian town. Freddy, stop simping about Norway all the time, please. This is getting out of hand now. And then I'm gonna do the same thing up here as well again. But Norway is a nice place. I do fully agree to that. But Freddy is simping every single day over Norway. Every single day. Like there's not a single day where Freddy is saying something positive about Norway. Cause he lives there. I don't know anything against, I don't have anything against patriots, of course, but like, buddy, calm down. It's just a country. Switzerland. That's expensive as hell. If you have enough money, sure, but I would not move there myself. Simmerpod.nitten. Do you have any reasons for wanting to move? Like I said, if I find like my significant other who is not living in my country though, like if that should be the case. Or if my significant other who is from my country wants to move somewhere else. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about leaving the country because I hate it here. I don't hate it here. I like Germany, like I said before. But if like a partner or a big reason comes up for me to leave the country, job, partner, politics, whatever else. If like a really important topic comes up where I'm like, okay, I will have to leave. This is getting out of hand, or this is like I have to. Yeah, you know what I mean. So like, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I do like the thought about moving to Japan, because Japan is actually having a relatively similar way of looks compared to Germany, at least in the more like countryside regions. Lots of hills, greenery, rivers, and streams going through things. The houses actually do have a sort of similarity. They are not similar, of course not. They have paper walls. We have like strong German concrete. No, but like just the vibes of the cities do give it like a bit of a similarity. Both, actually. If I'm able to learn Japanese, and if I'm not able to find a person who wants to go with me, but my urge of going to Japan is going to grow, if both of those things are going to be the case, then I might actually choose Japan as a, like, place to live in. The other day, my mom told me that she expects me to leave Germany at some point. Like, she said she could see me much more in a different country than Germany. And I was a bit shocked about that, actually. Because I do like Germany. And my mom just being like, yeah, I could see you move out. And like, I go to another country, definitely, much more than you being here. I'm like, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, I get where she comes from, but still, was a bit shocking to me. Japan is nice, but I would only visit it, not work. The thing is, for example, if I'm able to stream, if I'm able to do streaming as a full-time thing, I wouldn't need to adapt myself that hardly to Japanese work times. So I would definitely consider Japan much more as a country to live in as a streamer than as a normal worker. See you later, Domi. However, if I'm having my 9-to-5 job or stuff like that, or if I'm not able to do like content creation or something I can work for myself with, like have myself as my boss as like the full-time job, then it would be hard to live in Japan. They have a really strict, really hard and long work-life thing, so that would definitely be a challenge for me. Yeah, just being able to flip the AM PM is helpful for JST. Yeah. Snooky, you will have contribution as a job. Nitin, you are saying it all the time, but there are so many things that could just not... I appreciate that you really want me to content create, like to do content creation as a main thing, but again, I want to say realistic, and it is probably more likely nowadays to win in the lottery than to be a content creator. So I do not want to jinx anything. I'd be very happy about that being the case, but I do not want to jinx anything. What is gonna look nicer? Either those strips here or having them as like a connected... connected part definitely looks nicer. Maybe if I open the middle, that should be fine. I like the building so far. I really like the building so far. And the roof also doesn't look too bad, actually. I'm sure your dream will come true sooner or later. I would really hope and love to. Like, for real. I'm not joking when I'm talking to you, Chad. For the people who don't know, I am able to, if everything goes alright, do streaming as a part-time thing, starting at like next year, August roughly. And I would lie if I wouldn't have almost shed a tear to that. I'm physically really hardly only able to cry for some reason. Like, I'm having a really big struggles to cry, like, at all. But that almost made me shed a tear, and this is really hard to achieve. Like, it means a lot to me. Streaming and everything around that. Content creation, it just means a lot to me. I do it with such a big passion over the last 7 years. So, like, being able to actually reach a point where I'm able to say, I can do this as, like, half my job is... It means something to me. It definitely means something to me. How am I gonna do the floor in here, though? I also want to have, like, this pattern of dark oak in here, but this is, like... No. I feel a lot. I haven't had a healthy cry in years, even if I should have. It kind of stinks because I'm worried about my emotional stand. I'm not worried about my emotionality. Like, I know that I'm an emotional person. I know that I can feel everything and da-da-da. I don't have a problem with that. It's just, like, I'm confused. I lost the possibility to cry, basically. Or like the ability. For some reason. It just happened. Shit happens, hey. Shit happens. I bet I can cry due to pain still. But just like emotional wise, crying is like hard to me. I still feel the pain the same when I would cry if I'm not crying. People can also probably confirm that. Like I do feel and sound like I could cry, but I just cannot shed a tear. That is basically what I'm saying. Even the last time I cried due to pain was also quite a long time ago. I think 2021, because 2021 was the last time I cried due to like major pain, because I wasn't able to move my head anymore. Like I woke up in the morning, I stretched myself like I'm doing almost every single morning while laying in bed still, and I just didn't hear a snap, but I felt this snap thing, like this, and all of a sudden I wasn't able to move my head an inch to the left or right side anymore. I just wasn't able to move it anymore. And I was like laying in my bed, and as soon as I tried to like as soon as I triggered the muscle on my head, it started to hurt as if someone would currently stab your neck. So even like getting into a seating position from the laying position was so horrible. I woke up, I had this thing, I laid there, tried to get up without having too much pain. Didn't work. Quick spoiler. Went to the living room, sat down, wanted to act normal in front of my parents, and all of a sudden I just started crying. And my parents are so worried about me. Like I just started crying out of nowhere, and they were like, "What the fuck is going on? Is everything alright?" I'm like, "I can't move my head anymore. Help!" Then we went to a doctor, and you know German roads are quite bumpy because we never have good roads. So yeah, that was quite a funny ride to the doctor. Then I went there. Doctor tried to move my head to the left and right. I screamed. Then he said, "Yeah, you probably have like a, how do you call it? If your muscles are like clamped, like if your muscles are just not a cramp, but like stuck. They're trapped. They're how do you call it? Eingequetscht in German. It's like squeezed. Yeah, your muscles are squeezed. Like somehow he said like something regarding it's squeezed in somewhere or something like that, and yeah. Something like that, basically. I would never want to wish that to anyone, not even my biggest enemy or someone. This was truly a pain I would not want to wish anyone, really. Just trust me, Chan. That is horrible. Like from everything alright in a 1 second to I cannot move my fucking head anymore because it feels like if I move more I will die, is not the nicest experience. Yeah, Charlie horses stink. Women go through that kind of pain monthly. Yes and no and no, not really. I never cry when I'm when I get that news. I cry when I cry hard. That's great. Women do not get that monthly. We have something similar in our below region, yes, but that's not Charlie horse. Like you cannot compare those two pains. If you're having that sort of pain, you just want to lay down. You can still move and stuff like that, but that's neck pain I had, or like this, basically, throat, like neck, around my entire head pain. I wouldn't want to wish that anyone. Yes, there are pains that you would not want to wish your worst enemy. Really, that was just torture. Really, this wasn't a nice thing. That wasn't nice at all. This was painful as hell. I think blue windows wouldn't fit. Let me go out and have a look at the building from the outside and see what I can imagine windows to look like from the outside, but also looking good in the inside. It is dark. I want to sleep. I wish you a good night, Ted. Sleep well. Okay, brain. Use your brain power, please, for a second and have a look. So, colors. Orange would be an idea. Upstairs, I would kind of see white. Like white glass, white stained glass. Would match the die right as well. Probably looks quite nice. Down here, orange sounds good. Green would be too sticking out, I would feel like. At the same time, I'm thinking about brown, but brown would probably be too ugly. Blue is also too fancy. I want to have like a light color, a really light color. I don't want to have windows have my theme of color just because it's my theme of color. I want to have the houses have a to the house matching color. I would say either brown, orange, or white on those. Not white, but like normal. Let me get all three and then just have a look. Brown color is being made with cocoa beans, so I luckily have cocoa seeds. I just do not have jungle wood, but I know where jungle is. So let's go over there. I'll be putting all by side, like side by side, and then I will probably let you all decide with me together, chat. We'll be having a look at the nice little place, nice little glass panels. Love. I fully go the wrong way right now, by the way. I really want to check out that bug on the world at some point. I still do not know what that little thing over there is. Like this strip of just... I'm not sure what it is. I need to check it out. I have apparently been there already. The part is discovered. But I just don't know what it is. It looks so cursed. But I love the island here. Maybe I'm gonna build something on the island at some point. It looks very nice. However... Dear Jungle Tree, I would like to chop you down and call you my own. Please. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I'll take another one, just because why not? I kind of need saplings, because I would like to have jungle saplings. Jungle trees around my place, or like saplings for when I ever need them. There is one more, and over here should be one more as well, somewhere. On top of this, okay. How do I climb you? A bit of jumping around, I suppose. We got a question. If it's going to be something flirty or so again after announcing it that big, I'm gonna be angry. You can just go ahead and ask. You don't always need to say, I have a question, you know? You can just like, you can proceed to say it. You don't need to get like an exception of asking something here. Everybody who's in my chat is allowed to ask questions. I will give you all the allowance. Okay, from afar, this house looks so good though. But it's big as hell. If you have to choose, would you rather stay in Germany or in Japan for the rest of your life? If I find myself a significant other and not live alone, I would move to Japan. If I, however, am alone and stay alone, I will stay in Germany. If I have a partner, I would rather choose to live in Germany, in Japan forever. If I don't have a partner, I would probably want to stay in Germany forever. Just because being alone in a foreign country, not having anyone to be there with you, can be really stressing. It's a challenge, of course. It's an experience. It's a journey, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I would be ready and like mentally okay with being fully alone in a foreign country, having no of my friends here, and just yeah. But to be fair, I don't have real life friends, internet friends, but like time zone wise. And once again, it depends also on my job. If I do content creation, also Japan. If I don't do content creation, I would much rather probably stay in Germany as well, due to jobs in Japan being really hard. I don't understand what's so appealing about Japan. I like the culture, I like the region itself, it looks incredibly gorgeous over there. The people are incredibly kind, and what comes from the country is always really good and nice. Everybody's kind, it's just a really good country. Arguably, would never be ready to for something like that. At least my experience. I've done a lot of traveling and it never really feels like I'm enough prepared. Yeah, preparation comes with being there though. Being there will prepare you for future things though. If you're going somewhere for the first time ever, of course you will not be prepared for that. But that's just typical. You will have to collect experience in the country first. You will have to run around there and yeah. Okay. I do have to continue this wooden path here now. I have never left Europe. I've never flown a plane before. And the only countries I have been were surrounding countries of Germany, which mostly also are still in German-speaking regions. I've been to the Netherlands a couple of times. I've been in Belgium a couple of times, driving through mainly though. I've been in Luxembourg. I have been in Austria. I've been in Switzerland. I have been in Czech for a tiny, tiny bit. And I think also in France. But not like in the long term. The only country I actually stayed overnight, which is not Germany, was Netherlands. And it's a country that speaks basically German with a harsh accent. So I couldn't really say that I've properly traveled before in my life. Never really. I went to other countries, but they are also all just neighboring countries, and they're like home, just in weird. So I would rather much say no than yes to that question. How do I get orange color? Either orange plants or... is it orange and yellow? Is it yellow and red? I'm not good with colors. I am getting messages. What's your travel list then aside from Japan? More specifically, what do you want to do? I would like to go to Nordic states. Colder states, definitely, that's for sure. Maybe I want to visit America once, however, I'm not sure about that so far. And, yeah. That is already basically it. Perfect, got it. But yeah. Give me a second, I'm getting messages right now. They're quite important. My brain just came up with the most pick-me question you can ever think of. Like, sometimes I really should go and get cried. Yeah, probably. Okay. We have one of the colors. Two of the colors, because I want to use normal wood as well, and normal color as well, and want to test it out. Shades are nice, depending on where. Any spot where in a specific... No, I don't have a spot in... No, I'm not really good with like American topology and like states. I know roughly where it is, but like... I don't know... No. Not really, not really. How can you get brown color besides cocoa beans? Brown color. If you tell me to name states, I could really name like 25. So I basically have to spawn camp my cocoa bean farm on my farming region now. Okay. Well, let me go over there then and make it look a bit nicer. Lego. I could name 10 states, I think. Let me try. Let me actually try. So we have California. I'm just gonna go from randomly. I don't have like a strategy. Okay, no, I'm gonna start with a very nice one because it's an island. It's Hawaii. Okay, wait. Let's write it down. So Hawaii, California, New York, New Jersey, Florida, Alaska, Ohio, Texas. Oh shit. Fuck. Is Washington... It's just a city, right? I'm not good with American topology at all. Fucking hell. What else do we have there? We have... Oh my gosh. Shit, I'm off! Fuck! Oh, Washington's a state. Nice! Washington. I want to have one more so I can get 10. New Orleans is a city. No! New Orleans is a state, isn't it? Alabama! Sweet home Alabama. West Virginia. There should also be Normal Virginia, right? There's West Virginia and Normal Virginia. Is it? If I'm remembering it right. Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. I said California. There are so many weird... Stop spottering me, Nitten! I said Alaska as well. I could have actually known Iowa, Nevada. Louisiana would have probably also been one. And maybe Kentucky. Okay, 11 from myself. I was able to recognize 11 by myself. For someone who's not into American thing is, yeah, East Virginia is just Virginia. Okay, so theoretically 12. Theoretically 12. Okay. I'm happy with my results for a person who's like not really into America at all. Like until recently I haven't really had the interest to even visit that country at all, so for someone who is like basically the most non-American interested person that I could think of right now, I would say I was pretty okay. Mine is Florida, Alabama, New York. Wyoming. Oh, Wyoming. California, Texas, Mississippi. Oh, also Alaska. What made you want to see it then? People. A lot of people I do know come from America. Am I going to continue building those now, or should I... I'm gonna build... They grow relatively quickly and I want them to grow, so yeah. New York City isn't a state though. It's New York itself. Or is there... Wait, isn't there New York and New York City? Aren't those like two states? I'm gonna go now because I got invited to grill with a friend. Bye-bye, enjoy please, thank you for being here. Yeah, New York is a state and New York City is the city itself. Exactly. That's what I knew as well. Okay. Felt nicest part about being a nomad in the States, really convenient for seeing online friends. Well, yeah. Friends are probably like the biggest reason for me to go there, and it's just like visit America. And some fast food restaurants I would like to try. Grow, 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 cocoa beans grow. I need you to give me brown color. Come on and grow. I'm gonna go home and try to see if I can bone meal yo. New York City is a start? My teacher told us it was... No. New York is a state and New York City is a city. That's what I knew. Otherwise it wouldn't be called city. So like, yeah. But I wasn't sure if there's like a new... I wasn't sure if it's a city-state or if it is just a city. Bye-bye, Sophie. Thank you for being here. Until next time. Have a nice evening, please. Because we do have city-states here in Germany as well. We have 2 city-states. So I was thinking about New York City being a city-state, maybe. But I wasn't sure about that. Like, we have 2 states which are literally just cities. One is Bremen and one is Hamburg. Well, and yeah, Berlin as well, theoretically, but I don't count Berlin because I hate Berlin. Washington, D.C. is the only city-state we have in the US. Oh wait, so Washington, D.C. is also a city-state. We have Washington and Washington, D.C. in your place, okay. Oh, I can! Nice. Yeah, that's fine. As far as an experience to try only thing I would recommend is theme parks. Maybe Vegas and the Midwestern Burger Belt. Whatever that is. Washington State is the top west of the US. Who doesn't hate Berlin? People who live in Berlin. But also only a small percentage. And lots of tourists. Tourists like Berlin for some reason. I mean, it's the main city of a country, so I can understand it, but still. It's the capital city of Germany, so wow! Capital city! Okay, I can finally try different colored glass on my library. Let's have a look. Chatsies, I will need your opinion now to see what type of glass you like the most on the first level of my beautiful library, which looks like a mansion slash manor slash fort. I'm going to use orange there, then one strip of brown and one strip of white, like normal. Sorry for the sneeze. Actually, I'm gonna do it here. So Ted, what do you think looks the most fitting? Okay, now that I see it, I actually would say orange. Orange or white? Like orange or normal, I'd say. What do you think, Chad? What is your favorite color from those? The brown one is barely seeable. No. My teacher told us, and I'll quote her, New York City is a state just like Oslo is a Feigl. It's a regional slice of American where you can find most of the burger joints that have been open for 100 years plus. As far as unique food experiences, you probably find America. That's okay, perfect. It's like orange, white, white. It's hard to see orange, but it could, okay. So the majority says white, I suppose, Chan. Then we'll stick with white. I made all the effort to go to a jungle to get myself jungle wood for brown color to be the worst of all of those three. Ah. I love putting effort into buildings to not have them rewarded. But hey, now we know that it's not looking good, so that's a start. I mean, white is a nice contrast, that's true. Orange glass could be a good interior. Do a glass partition to separate spaces. That could be something. With Hannah's future wife, of course. Okay, we need 2, 4, 6 more. Gang is an insane thing to say. I don't have any more glass. I'm glass poor. No. Put your waist in my face. Oh yes, baby, do that, please. I didn't laugh at you. Look at me, I'm so hot. I'm having fire resistance 10,000 or why I'm not getting damage? Can you stop having a relationship crisis in my chat, please? $20. That should be fine for now. I really like the way I integrated this workbench into my base. It looks very nice. It's not like somewhere just standing around being really persistent and like catching your eye. It's just like somewhere in the interior design in the wall. It's cool. You know, please stop having relationships in chat. Titten's getting jealous. Before stream, I try to do as many push-ups as I can. Not push-ups, how do you call them? No, as many squats as possible. I tried to do as many squats as I possibly could off stream, like before I started the stream. And burpees, yeah, basically. I'm a bit ashamed. I'm really but chat, what do you think? How many can I do? How many squats can I do, chat? On like one go without rest. Tell me please, what do you think how many can I do? On one go. Yeah, we're talking about the seating design of dance theater, and I'm just saying it's weird because our benches aren't built into the architecture and just blah blah. You cannot hand when you're so strong. We're going to 14, then we're going to 76, and we go to 100. I want to have... Please, I want you to give me honest answers and no troll answers. I'm asking you because I want to have a proper answer. I can give troll answers to myself. You don't need to do that, Chan. Hi, Mumby. Glad to have you on stream. Hope you're doing alright, darling. I'm gonna ask once more. What do you think, chat? How many setups can I do? Nidna, I saw your answer, no worries. One answer would be 25, 15... I am a stick, that's true. For you. I was able to do 30 on the dot. But I haven't done them in years, so... Yeah. Squats, not sit-ups. Squats, I'm sorry. Squats. Whole ass, I don't know you. And your body. But me in the youth and kind of chubby, I could do 100. So I think you can generally do them. I am really, really weak though, Athos. I'm a stick, I don't do sport, and I'm just really weak. Okay, Chen. However, it is time. We have been yapping and having such a nice time today, and I really enjoyed it. But every nice little thing comes to an end at some point, and this one here is going to be one of those things. But don't you be afraid, chat. I'll be back very soon again, tomorrow at the same time, around about 5 p.m. CET. So, I really hope everybody here in the chat enjoyed today's stream, because I very much did. Once more, thank you all so much for watching today's stream. I am shocked how many people we were, and I hope to see that more often. Dear friends, if you would like to be a bit more active in my community, if you'd like to be a bit more often in my streams, or just want to know what's going on around me anyways in like social media life, go to my Discord. I'm always announcing my streams there. You can find announcement channels for all the other social medias I'm having as well, from Twitter to YouTube and so on and so forth. My Discord is definitely a good way to stay active in the community. You can also see my stream schedule with all the streams throughout the week and when they start with European and American time zones. So yeah. Feel free to have a look around my Discord if you'd like to. I'd be very happy about that. Besides that, I also have a link tree where you can find lots of nice links about myself. From my throne where you can help me support some stuff and get some things, all the way to my Twitter where I post pictures every single day, on my VOD channel where you can see VODs of my past streams. Yeah. If you would like to get a bit more behind the scenes or just really a bit more information about me, then please, my dear friends, feel free to go to my Twitter. My link tree, sorry. But yeah, now, once again, I really hope you enjoyed today's stream. I very much did. I hope to even more see you again tomorrow. Around about 5 p.m. like I said before, 5 p.m. CET, Central European Time Zone. And until then, enjoy your Wednesday. You're having 2 more days till weekend. You can do it, chat. Hopefully see you again tomorrow. And until then, have a nice evening. Enjoy the rest of your time. And see you tomorrow. Sleep well and goodbye!